Welcome back. In this video, we'll create our custom adapter. I'll create a new Java class and I'll name it as my custom adapter. I'll extend ArrayAdapter, not BaseAdapter, and here the type planet. Here I pass the model class for this ArrayAdapter. Alt plus enter to import the class of the ArrayAdapter. This class will serve as a bridge between the array list of data and the ListView or other adapter view widgets. But in this case, it's a ListView. In this example, I'll not use arrays, I'll use array list. In this app, I'll not use predefined layout, so I need a custom adapter. The second point is using the custom objects, which is the model class we created before, and making objects from this planet class. So for that, I'll use ArrayAdapter of type planet. So I want from you to understand why we are creating these custom adapters and why we extend ArrayAdapter of type planet. The first point, again guys, my custom adapter, I'm creating this class whenever you have any custom layouts you need to populate as done before. And I'm extending ArrayAdapter, not BaseAdapter, because I need to populate my custom model class. And remember, whenever you have a model class, you need to store these objects in an array list and not array. So for that, we used an ArrayAdapter and we passed planet and not string or int or primitive data. The first step in creating the adapter is to create the variables. I'll create private array list of type planet. So here I'm passing the type of objects that I need to create an array list of. And the array list is a dynamic data structure that is part of the Java programming language and is widely used to store collections of objects. And in this case, the object is planet. It's a class that provides resizable array implementation, which means it can dynamically increase or decrease in size as needed. The key difference between the array list and the array is the dynamic sizing and additional methods, making it more flexible for the array list and convenient for managing collections of objects. Arrays, on the other hand, have a fixed size and simpler memory management, which can result in better efficiency in certain scenarios. Array lists can store objects of any class, including custom classes using generics. And here I'm using the generics planet, while arrays can store both primitive types like int, char, boolean, and objects. So the choice between array lists and arrays depends on the specific requirements of your app. In this case, we need to create an array list of object planet because I need a data structure that can dynamically grow or shrink in size as elements are added or removed. And arrays have a fixed size defined at the time of creation. I don't need arrays, I need to create array list. I'll name it as planets array list, and I need a context object. Here, we're using the context object that provides access to various application-specific resources, system-level services, and information about the application's environment. I'll create the constructor, Alt plus insert, create the constructor, hit enter, and I'll choose these two. Then I remove these two. Here, I need to pass the layout, item list layout. This is the custom list, and the third parameter is the planet's array list. So the array adapter, or this my custom adapter, will take care of inflating this layout, item list layout, for every single item in this planet's array list.